Alexia, the woman train, was carrying crates for a building project in Oakwood. She was being really useful. Lovely, lovely woman train. She is being useful now. She is pulling lots of cars. Amtrak coming other way. Woman train is on the tracks. We just know we love her much. Woman train is coming through. You just know it. Give the chorus a try. Woman train is on the track. She is doing best as we know it. Woman train is on the track. She is coming down the line. She has lots of freight cars full for a project for work. Woman train is on the track. She is best just like Amtrak. Alexia is just strong like you. She can handle lots of freight. Ida, Dwee, and Becky too. They're the best ones we've ever seen. Yard just was what we know. Amtrak was being really useful too. The Downeaster was on its way from Boston North Station to Brunswick, Maine. Then an MBTA train came into view, and the Lowell line rocketed by the Downeaster. And then the passenger train came toward the crossing. When it came into the electrical circuit, the wheels shunted the rails and the gates began to come down. And the ditch lights blinked while the bell rang and the train rolled over the crossing. MBTA is good at being really useful because it takes people to work, school, shopping, and more places. Later that day, Jackie told Dwee all about the high-speed chase. They were being really honest and helpful. Snurdly came back, said Jackie, and she chased me from the underworld to Kickstarter County, and then she crashed off the tracks with Diesel. When Mr. Cakester was off island, Dwee said, Snurdly came and caused havoc for us. I hope she doesn't do that again, 'cause she's destroyed. She is destroyed, Dwee said. The freight car sang a song. Mr. Cakester's off to France. He is so excited, bringing family with him on the greatest adventure with him. Cakester, Cakester, keep it up. He's really useful. Running railways is his thing, and that's what makes him useful. Mr. Cakester is the best. He is really helpful. Large and in charge is his name, and he is really useful. Mr. Cakester so super thrilled. He is really useful. He is always on his way to countries never been before. Cakester, Cakester, keep it up. Cakester, Cakester, dandy. He is useful with his friends, and he is really grateful, sang the freight cars. and they sang all the way. Just then, Poison Darkstar arrived. "I'll crush you like an egg!" she yelled, and she biffed them hard and pushed them out of the way. "Seimaru!" the freight cars said. "We're rolling forward!" And they rolled down the line with no engine. And then they rolled up a hill, and when they stopped, they rolled backwards again. "Whee!" laughed the troublesome trucks. And they went down, down, down into the yard. And then they came to a halt. "We've come to a stop. We took the blame," laughed the freight cars. "I'll cut your nose in half!" yelled Darkstar, and the freight cars crashed. And then there was a race car racing along the road, and they crashed into the train. "We would love to eat smoke," the freight cars said. Casey and Pam were getting ready for a train of 69 freight cars. "We're ready to go," she said. And they backed up to the freight cars with a heavy thunk. And they steamed out of the yard. "We're a train. It's so long. We're the best one on the line," with a puff chuff. "Ring a bell. Give the horn a toot. We're the woman train right now. Woman train. We're so long. We're the best. We're the woman on the tracks with a chuff chuff puffer chuff. We're the wheels on steel. We're the best ones we've ever seen." And they steamed along with their song. "We know this song," said Pam. Then there was trouble. Just ahead, the hot sun had bent the rails on the track with a kink. The high-speed express made it across the section safely. "Don't we know there's a buckled track?" asked Casey. "There is!" whined Pam. "We should hit the brakes!" "I think we'll make it to a stop," said Casey. Her driver spoke too soon. 3 women were watching the trains go by, and they were fanning. And Casey's driver slammed the brakes on. But it was too late! No one was hurt, but the freight cars were derailed and Casey was on her side. "We're sorry we hit the buckled rail," they said. "That could be dangerous when the sun is hot." Steam was hissing everywhere. Just then, Courtney buffered up to the train with a long chain, and then she puffed with all her might. And she puffed and chuffed. Mind our boilers, but thank you. And at last, the freight cars were upright again. And the engines were back on their wheels. Thank you, Courtney, said Casey. You are most welcome, Courtney said.